What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022 Silver Run Forest. So I'm actually kind of enjoying the new DLC. I took a look around and saw a lot of the new stuff. This episode, what we want to do is, it's about time to get ourselves a new farm. We need a few different things. I need to get some storage for all my vehicles, and I also am going to need a few other things. But what I decided to do is there was a couple of people in the comments of the last video saying they really wish that I would show more of the logging and actually do like a montage or something. So I decided this episode we're going to go ahead and do a logging montage. So what I did was I switched between the harvester that we had and the Rutney harvester. The reason is this head is a little bit bigger, so it can cut down the bigger trees. I think it's this one right here. This would have been too big for the other harvester. So yeah, now we got the Rutney, we could go ahead and cut all these down. Also, I don't think I bought this in last episode, but we got ourselves, I forget what these are called. De-stumper. Stump grinder. There we go. So we also got ourselves a stump grinder, so let's go ahead and get this started. I got a lot to clear out. Then we're gonna go ahead and also build the farm. I'll probably switch out the house to something else. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I guess you guys let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more of the montages and if you enjoy them. But for right now, enjoy the music.
But you under your skin, yeah. It's just a sad, sad man. Don't have no one else. What you're trying to prove? I tell you now, once, not twice. I hope you learn this in time. You will end up alone if you never try to be gentle. You left behind, darling, what you let us down, yeah. What we had was real, but you will never come around. I tell you this once, not twice. I hope you learn this in time. You will end up alone if you never try to be gentle. Under your skin, just a sad man. Another year of being afraid of being alone. Another year of being alone. don't say you're sorry, 'cause I don't care. We can't mend the heartaches with your despair. Stop being a martyr, it will never heal you. So stop saying that you're sorry when you know I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Stop saying you're sorry. I don't say, so don't say you're sorry, 'cause I don't care anymore.
I am off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning is not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it clearer now. I'm learning the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here. I feel I'm all out of time. So tell me you stay behind and make sure I get to the end. I hope you can see in the dark. It only takes just a little spark to fill up my head with the lights. Lighting the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here. Been out of the game for a long time. Not even a rhyme, a reason to stand by. Everybody sees that I'm on a bad side. It's all about to off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning is not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it clearer now. I feel like I'm all out of time. So tell me you stay behind and make sure I get to the end. I
And there we go. We got ourselves a new house. We cleared out all the trees, added some fences, a little bit of vehicle storage. It would be nice to make a enclosed shed, but unfortunately we didn't have the room for any of that. So yeah, it's not looking half bad. I'm kind of happy with it. Now, of course, I will have to wait until nighttime, which... well, it's 13:12 right now, and I think it starts to get dark around 1800. So we still have a few hours before that happens. Then I can test out the lights and see if I need to add any more. Yeah, we'll just have to see. Oh, this is where you sleep? Okay, this is where you come to sleep. Can I get in the house? That's just a window. That's not... is it a door? Where's the handle? Well, there's steps out here, so I was assuming that was a door. There's no handles on these doors either. Huh. But yeah, this is one of the cabins that you get from the DLC, and they are kind of cool. I like the look of them. Of course, not exactly what I wanted, but hey, it works. Got ourselves a little yard right here. Got ourselves a dog, which is out in the yard somewhere. I think I ran him over once. He's probably hunting rabbits or something. Who knows? But yeah, not half bad. So just added some bushes just to make it look a little bit better, and I think it's alright. So yeah, I was actually kind of lucky with the placement and everything, because I have this little road which goes to the storage area. I might have to flatten this out a little bit because it is kind of dipping off to the left. Yeah, I might have to. But maybe not. Maybe it's alright. We'll see. Then, of course, we got ourselves a garage where we could go ahead and upgrade our vehicles. Well, not upgrade them, but actually change out stuff if we need to. Like, I do know this little John Deere over here. I will have to switch out the tires for thin tires at some point, because that is going to be my sprayer for fertilizer and herbicide. Then we got ourselves a little wash rack. Definitely not what I was hoping for, but I think it will work. But yeah, at least now we can start washing our vehicles. And of course we have our stairs, which go up to that bridge where we first started. Our first spawn in was up there. And yeah, there we go. So I was experimenting with the fences a little bit, and I decided on these ones because these rustic fences are kind of my favorite. I really do like them. I kind of want fences like this in real life, to be honest with you. And then, of course, a little bit of a barrier between the nature and our little yard. So that way the dog is nice and protected, and he's not going to go crazy over all the stimulus. You know how dogs are, man. They see a little leaf floating around and they have to bark at it. So hopefully that hides some of the view so the dog won't be barking at everything. And what we got going on all the way down here. You saw me moving around some of the vehicles, testing out the storage, make sure we had enough. And I also moved all of the forestry equipment down here. Because what I'm going to do is, I noticed this piece of field is somewhat flat. I mean, it's not too bad. This we could actually turn into another field. I have no idea what I'll put in here. I don't even know if I'll even put a crop in here. I might just turn this into the ranch. Yeah, because we do need all of those animals. So you also saw me using the grapple. Now the problem with this thing is, in order to control it, you need a mouse pad the size of the country. You need a huge mouse pad in order to control this thing. Let me actually show you. So I think it was when I was going down. So there's my mouse pad right there. So let's go up. Right there's my mouse pad. And when I go to the right and left, it's not as bad. It's just when you're going up and down, it's really, really bad. Then, of course, when you're using this one, there's my mouse pad. There's my mouse pad. So what I'm going to have to do is, if I want to keep using that thing, I might have to go ahead and get my Xbox controller out so I could try to control it. It's been a long time since I've tried to do that, but we'll see how it works out. Now, this is all the other equipment. So you saw me buy this logging trailer. The game actually crashed on me. Well, not the game, but my recording software. And when it crashed, there was like an encoding error or something. When it crashed, it also crashed the game. Which means all my progress was lost. I had to go back to the point where I was loading that... Where did the truck go? At the point where I was loading that truck, it went all the way back before I started loading it. And I didn't want to do all that by hand again, because this has actually been like 3 hours. So I went ahead and got this logging trailer because it does have an auto load feature, just to get the logs out of the way so I can start building the farm. Now, there is one other thing that we're going to have to do here pretty soon. So when we start clearing out this field, there are... Let me see if I can find one. Might be more difficult than I thought. I thought there was a ton of them lying around here. Damn it, where'd they go? Here's one. So there are a bunch of these boulders just lying around in this field. Now the cool thing about it is, with the DLC, you can actually get rid of these and then pick them up and take them to somewhere. I still don't know what to do with them. But what they'll do is, once you crack them open, they will turn into rubble. And you could take the rubble and take it somewhere. I have no idea, man. I'm learning as I go here. But in order to crack them open, we are going to need another piece of equipment for the skid steer. So let me actually dump the bucket. And we need to get that other piece of equipment. I forgot how loud this thing is. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that. So the piece of equipment that we need is, we'll go over here to accessories, go over to the skid steer, and I think it's all the way there. It is. So this is what we're going to need. It's a jackhammer. It just breaks up the rocks, turns it into rubble, and then we can go ahead and pick it up and put it into some sort of carrier. I have no idea. But the thing is I'm going to need to be able to transport this thing. So let me go ahead and pick this up. And there we go. Alright, so to be able to transport this thing, the skid steer with its new tool, the flatbed is not gonna work, because there's some areas that I need to go to that are pretty damn steep, and the access is pretty difficult and almost impossible for a flatbed. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put that on the pickup, but I do need a trailer. I think there's one in this one right here. Now I think this would work, but I don't know if it's big enough. Hold on, let me see. Can we make it bigger? No, that just changed the tires. I don't think this one's going to work because I need it a little bit bigger. Because not only do we need the jackhammer attachment, well, we also need the bucket attachment. And then I also need to put the skid steer on here as well. Let me actually go ahead and buy that. And we can see just how much space. Yeah, that's going to be way too small. Well, I guess I could look for a mod because this is the biggest one I've seen. There is another one that you can get, which is, well, not what I want. So, this is the only one I see in vanilla, so we're going to have to look for a mod, see if I can't get a little bit longer one. So that way I can fit the skid steer and the bucket. Yeah, because I think the skid steer is going to take up this area. And, there might be enough room for the bucket. I have no idea. But yeah, I'll experiment with it and check it out. Then what we're going to need is we need ourselves a vehicle that can act as a dump truck. Now the question is, do we have anything like that? I don't think so. Hold on. Well, we do have the new Platinum Expansion DLC trucks, but I don't think any of those can turn into a dump truck. Not that I know of. Trident short, beacon, mirrors. Yeah, I don't think they could turn into a dump truck. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take our truck, the TLX Phoenix, and see if we can't find the attachment. Because I do know there is a dump truck attachment for it. Right there. Alright, let's go ahead and buy that and see if we have the right truck for it. Well, it's not that big, but that's okay. We don't need it to be that big. So let's go ahead and get the truck. Let's go ahead and dump... Nope, not that one. The trailer. Alright, G. Right there. So Q. Alright, now we need to go ahead and dump the back. Right there. Q. No, no, no. Not that one. Alright, let's try... No. Alright, let's try turning around. So the setup that I have on this truck is the X2, I think it is. It actually gets rid of the fifth wheel so you can put attachments on the back of it. So I just need to make sure that that also works with the dump truck attachment. There we go. Well, my recording software crashed again. I guess that's just gonna happen. So what I did was I tested out the skid steer, and it looks like it's not gonna be high enough for the dump truck. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. But we do have telehandlers, which now I have to be able to move 2 vehicles. So the skid steer with the jackhammer and then the telehandler with a bucket. That's unfortunate, but I guess I could try to figure out another solution, but we'll have to see how that all works out. This trailer right here is definitely not big enough for 2 vehicles. It was big enough for the bucket and the skid steer with the jackhammer, but yeah, unfortunately we're not going to be able to use that. So I think next episode what we'll go ahead and do is we'll clear out these trees right here, and then we'll decide what we want to do with that piece of land. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more montages or if I should just do the boring stuff on my own. And we'll just go ahead and continue with that, and I'll just do whatever you guys suggest. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.